Hey, what's up everyone? This is Mike from Mike in the Kitchen. Welcome back to my channel. And today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to make pan-seared steak. It's quick, easy, and very delicious. So stay tuned and take note, and I will show you the recipe. The first thing you want to do is get your steak. In this video, I have a T-bone steak because T-bone is simply my favorite type of steak, but you get whichever steak that you like from the store. Then you're going to grab a paper towel and pat one side of the steak down so you can get all the moisture out of it. Then after you pat one side of the steak down, you're going to flip it around and pat the other side. So you're going to keep patting and patting so you can get all the moisture out of it. Now we're going to let the steak sit for 30 minutes. And the reason we're doing that is so the exterior doesn't burn before the center is cooked, and so it can achieve a better sear. So just let your steak sit out on a plate or a dish for 30 minutes and just wait until 30 minutes is over. Now we're getting to the fun part. Now it's time to season our steak. So we're going to get kosher salt and we're going to get black pepper. And what we're going to do, we're going to start with the kosher salt and shake a moderate amount on one side of the steak. So we're going to shake a moderate amount and make sure we get enough on it, but not too much. We don't want it to taste too salty. So get a moderate amount. Now we're going to grab our black pepper and do the same. We're going to shake a moderate amount on the same side of the steak. So keep shaking, shaking, and shaking till we got it nice and covered. Now we're going to pat the salt and pepper down into the steak with our hands. All you got to do is just pat the seasoning down. Some of the seasoning is going to fall off during frying, but that's okay. We have a moderate amount to make it nice and juicy and so it can taste good. Now flip the steak and do the same exact thing. Shake a moderate amount of kosher salt on the other side. Grab your black pepper and keep shaking on the other side. Get a nice even spread on that side. Now go ahead and pat that salt and pepper into the steak. Now it's time to grab your cast iron skillet or frying pan. In this video I'm using a cast iron skillet because that's how I like to sear my steak. And you're going to put a little bit of canola oil in it. You're going to pick up the pan and you're just going to swirl the oil around so it's around most of the pan so the steak can sear nice and evenly. Now put the steak in the pan with a set of tongs and make sure it's faced away from you so you don't get burned by the oil. Now we're just going to let our steak sear for about 5 minutes. So every now and then you want to pick up the steak with the tongs and just look under it just to make sure a nice crust is forming. You want to pick up the pan and just swirl the oil around to make sure the oil is evenly in the pan. Now you want to put 1 tablespoon of butter in the pan. You want to pick the pan up again and just swirl the butter around so we can get a nice flavor on the steak. This butter is going to provide a nice savory flavor that you will enjoy, I promise you. Now we're going to throw a couple sprigs of thyme in the pan so we can give the steak a little bit more flavor. This is just to top it off a bit. Now I want you to grab a spoon and just scoop up a little bit of butter, and we're going to just baste it on top of the steak. Just throw some of the butter on top of the steak so it can just help give it more flavor. Now we're going to flip the steak around and cut off another tablespoon of butter, and we're just going to baste it back on the steak. As you see, I cut off another tablespoon of butter and actually put it on the steak. And you can just let the butter melt into the steak so it can help give the steak more flavor. You're going to pick up some of the butter from the pan and you're just going to pour it on the steak. We're going to keep basting the steak with butter. We want the steak to taste nice and flavorful and delicious, so when you bite into it, you will enjoy it. Now I stuck a meat thermometer inside of my steak and it has reached a temperature of 160 degrees medium well, and that's pretty much how I like my steak. Now it's finished. Now we can take it out of the pan and let the steak rest for a little bit. Now the reason we want our steak to rest for about 5 minutes is to help enhance the flavor. We all know steaks are pretty thick when we buy them raw, so just letting them rest and just letting the juices and seasoning penetrate the meat will help enhance the flavor and make it nice and tasty for you. Now I'm cutting into the steak, and as we can see, the inside is slightly pink, and that's how I like my steak, medium well done. Now you cook it any way you want, medium rare, well done, however way you want it. But I just like my steak medium well. That's it for the video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you try this recipe out soon. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know how it turns out. If you like this video, please like, hit subscribe, comment below. Let me know your thoughts. I really enjoyed making this video. I'm really enjoying making food videos. So make sure to tune in for the next one. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.